Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is a new video and I hope you enjoy. Today, I'm going to be looking at the next part of this channel's Ultimate Spider-Man series, which is Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 6, titled Venom. While going through some old boxes he just found, Peter Parker stumbles upon a childhood picnic with his parents and Eddie Brock's family. Peter Parker decides to contact Eddie Brock and he goes to college in Manhattan, so Peter meets him there and Eddie shows him the project their fathers were working on. It's a special suit that cures cancer and can act like a war machine thing, and the suit was DNA specific to Richard Parker, but the company they worked for, Trask, took it from them, and maybe Trask was the reason for their parents' death. After seeing a hidden tape from his father revealing that he basically knew he was going to die, Peter as Spider-Man swings back to the college that night and to take the suit back. The suit comes out of the jar itself and forms around Spider-Man, and that's when we get the black suit. That night, Spider-Man goes on a hunt for trouble throughout the city, and while he's saving a pop star, he gets shot in the shoulder, but the suit makes it so he doesn't get hurt, and the suit fixes itself up, making Spider-Man basically invincible to normal thugs. The Shocker makes an appearance here, and he hits Spider-Man with his shock gauntlets head-on, but it doesn't hurt him at all, and he easily knocks him out. At the end of the night, Spider-Man chases a punk who just shot a father while robbing a store and confronts him in an abandoned building. Just like when Peter confronted the burglar who killed his uncle, he flips out on the guy and almost kills him. That's when Peter realizes that he has to get the suit off and that it's uncontrollable even for a superpowered guy like him. Obviously, this isn't like the 616 universe. Peter Parker barely wears the symbiote and the black goo isn't from outer space, but made in a lab. The symbiote isn't evil in itself here. The suit as well makes up what it will look like on the outside, determining on what its host at the moment feels. Brock felt like a monster and was filled with rage, and at this moment on screen Peter Parker was, so the symbiote used its thoughts and stuff to interpret an appearance that fit its mental state. Peter has some real heartache turmoil here, and he has to admit to MJ that he almost committed murder, that he lost control. Eddie Brock and Peter Parker have very obvious similarities and differences. Eddie is older and goes to college and is a weirdo, and since he tries to hit on Gwen Stacy and gets mad enough to open up a secret second sample, and he actually wears it. And of course, when he finds out Peter Parker is Spider-Man and he destroyed the first sample of the goo, he got mad and wanted to get even on him. I think mostly because everyone personal in his life acts like they're better than him at that moment and are leaving him penniless. In fact, when Pete first sees Venom, he thinks it's just the costume and is shocked to find Eddie inside it. Eddie can't control it, so basically the symbiote and all of its emotion from Brock is the thing operating it to hate and fight Peter Parker. And let me just say that Eddie here looks like Eminem. It's even funnier today since Eminem made the original song for the Venom solo movie. Eddie actually mysteriously disappears at the end, leaving only a small dead pile of the suit on the ground. The Venom suit is its own being in the end of this. Ever since Eddie Brock took it on and the suit drove him insane, it's not thinking anymore and is moving like a mindless beast, only mimicking Spider-Man since that was its last host. Compelled by the suit's desire to be bonded or to consume Peter, Eddie tracked him down to Midtown High and the two battled. Now, it is something to see Peter Parker and Nick Fury meet up and talk again. Here, Peter thinks he killed Eddie Brock when earlier in this story he almost actually killed someone, and that just almost doing so broke him. In Volume 4, Nick Fury made it seem like Peter Parker will be captured and forced to work for him since he's a legal genetic mutation, but in reality, Nick reveals that when Peter gets older, he will be working as an official superhero like being in the Ultimates. It seems like Eddie Brock, Venom survived and left after grabbing all of his stuff from his dorm. There, Brock's roommate reveals that Eddie Brock was trash. The final conversation as the first time Dr. Kirk Connors appears in an Ultimate Spider-Man issue. Here, Connors is one of Eddie Brock's teachers and surprises Peter Parker, figuring out that he's Spider-Man and what must have happened to Eddie Brock. Kurt was working with Brock on figuring out the Venom project. And if you're wondering, since it doesn't happen in the main Ultimate Spider-Man title, Kirk Connors becomes the Lizard and gets cured in Ultimate Marvel Team-Up issue 10. Peter tries to find out where Brock is, but no one knows. The suit is gone. The work his father did is gone because of Venom. Kirk Connors worked with Peter's dead for a while, which is a cool thing in these mythos, and Dr. Connors preaches how wrong it is to mess with normal human DNA and the dangers of what can happen. Overall, there's so many great moments in this that I can't really name them all. This is my favorite issue or volume I've reviewed so far. And as you see, Peter Parker's spider sense goes off when Venom's near, so I wonder if Venom actually does trigger his spider sense in the Ultimate Universe. I actually did not remember that, but I guess it does anyway. I had a lot to say for this volume. My favorite volume yet, of course. I give it a 10 out of 10. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.